We're here now with Mary-Louise Parker and executive producer Dustin Black. Their powerful new ABC miniseries, When We Rise, traces the 50-year history of the gay rights movement. We're going to show you a clip right now, and in it, a social activist is calling her sister to share some wedding news.
Dion and I are getting married? I mean, depending on what the courts say.
Right. Well, I'd like to come.
Don't you?
So that was Mary-Louise Parker as Roma Guy. Congratulations.
I
You didn't. I heard you guys talking. You haven't seen the film. You haven't seen the miniseries.
I didn't see that part of it. No.
You didn't. I want to ask you how this all came to be. 4 years in the making. Real passion project for you?
Very much so. I mean, I will never forget the day that I heard ABC was interested in doing an LGBT history project. I mean, ABC was the station I was allowed to watch unattended in my Southern Christian conservative home, right? It's the station that's always told family stories, and I thought, oh my goodness, this is finally a chance for me to be able to introduce my LGBT family to my Southern family.
Right.
And I figured it's about time.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. And bragging on you a little bit, Lance, you won an Oscar for writing Milk, everybody. So we've got some great writing chops here.
My son last night said, he won an Oscar? He looks awfully young to win an Oscar.
Yeah, agreed to your son. But let's talk about Roma Guy, lesbian social justice activist. What was it like for you to play her and to meet her?
It was such a luxury to have her there, and she was so generous with me, and I just feel so privileged to be a part of it, and I feel like this story this is such a remarkably moving show, and the deep humanity of this handsome man comes across in every frame, every frame.
You said that one day Mary-Louise walked out on a set, and you said, "Who is this beautiful woman?" Another example of how you disappear into your roles that we've seen it happen. Fried green tomatoes and Weeds. Is it true that you didn't even recognize her one day?
Well, the entire show, she's wearing much shorter hair, right? And she's gotten herself into this Roma Guy persona. And I would show up and you were already ready to go. I would go home and you were going back to the trailer to get undone. And so near the end of production, yes, you came walking, I didn't even tell you this, you came walking towards me and I was like, oh my God, who's that gorgeous babe? And I was like, wait, that's the actress I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with for the past few months.
That's pretty nice.
Mary-Louise, yeah.
How is this different from anything we've seen on TV?
Well, I just don't think we've ever seen a popularized, easily accessible version of LGBT history. And it goes beyond that. I mean, that's how it's being pitched and discussed right now, but you got to realize it's called We, not When LGBT People Rise. It's called When We Rise, because it goes beyond that. These are characters, these are real people who have worked for women's equality, for black civil rights in this country, for the peace movement in this country. They understand the interconnectedness of all social justice movements. And I'll say this loud and clear. One good thing about the internet is we all know that we're minorities. Everyone in here is a minority in one way or another. It just depends on how you slice that pie.
Right.
So every single person in here has an investment in that we, in making sure our neighbors are being treated equally.
Yep. This was so remarkable to be a part of.
It really was. I just feel so ridiculously spoiled, and I think, honestly, if it had happened and I wasn't a part of it, it would have just made me cry. And to think
I
that
would never have let you not be a part of this. You were my dream, actress for this role.
I remember when we did Longtime Companion, and that seemed so monumentally groundbreaking at the time, and to think that this is happening now, and that he had the wisdom and the perspicacity to put it in a venue like ABC where people will see it, and the lesbian story, which hasn't really been told, on certainly not the way it intersects with gay men and the AIDS crisis. It's just it's an event, and I hope people will see it in any possible way.
Well,
but
I love what
if they make it an event, like sit down with your friends, I feel like, and watch
I
it.
love what Lance just said. That happens to be one, sort of facet of the characters, but that's a layer of these are stories about
It's
people.
everyone.
Yeah.
It's everyone. It's
Really
not-
looking forward to seeing
yeah.
it. And you're getting married
I
to a
am.
diver. I was a
Yeah.
diver.
You were a diver.
And Tom Daly,
Yeah,
Olympic diver.
that's right.
When are you getting married?
He got me this sweater. That's why I'm wearing this sweater. Hi, Tom.
Congratulations. We'll be rooting for you and
thank
rooting
you,
for this
thank you.
project and love
Thank
seeing
you.
you as
Thank you
always.
so
Best to the
much.
kids,
Thanks for
the
having us.
family,
Thank
and
you.
everybody. Please check it out. When We Rise premieres Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC.